You can buy 4-8 shirts, by the way, but I don't recommend it. Like, I do if you want the shirt, but I don't if you're trying to support the channel. If you want the shirt, they're there. You can buy them. They're awesome. If you want to support the channel, I don't recommend you buy one because I don't make much money off of it because I don't have my own team making the shirts. It's just a other website that makes them. But if you like the shirts and you want to wear one, by all means, they're there. They're the price of a normal shirt. Someone just bought one the other day. I was surprised. I was like, what? Someone bought a shirt? I haven't seen that in years. It's been months since someone's bought a shirt. Someone randomly bought one the other day. I want to do that, Magic Man, but I don't have the money to do that. But one day I'd like to have my own... I'd like to go print my own shirts and send them to people, and then I would be making the actual profit. Then we could do like fundraisers for shirts and stuff. That'd be dope. When I become a Twitch partner, that'll probably be the next thing I do. So I'll start doing shirt fundraisers. Because I know people want shirts, but they want to support the show, and it's not really possible at the moment. Congrats, Mendo. You can also get your name on the back. Like mine has like my name on the back. Like it says Death Unites on the back. You can change that. You can get my name, or you can change it and get like Mendo the Warrior on it, or whatever. You can put whatever you want. But yeah, I don't make much money off that. So if you're trying to support the channel, I don't recommend. But if you just want one, they're there. They're like $30 or something. I don't know. They're pretty good quality too. I mean, they're all right. They're good. They're just cotton shirts. I mean, they're not anything fantastic, but yeah, what I would like to do is I would like to hire or go to like a place that prints shirts, have them print a bunch of shirts, and then sell them, and we could do like a fundraiser, and I could give like a bunch to charity and keep some for supporting the channel. Like that would be sweet. But I did that way back in the day when I had not as many fans, but now I don't know. It would take a lot of money to do that, and it would also take a bunch of money to send them because a lot of my fans are from freaking Greece, and it's hard. I can't send shirts to Greece for less than like $80 million, so it makes it hard. Zulaf will just write on them with Sharpie. Yeah, I just have to have them pay for shipping, I suppose. But I don't know, I just feel bad asking people for like $60 for a t-shirt because I have to send it to Greece. Okay, that sounded really weird. You donated right when the victory theme was going off. Thank you for the 100 bits. Send me the shirts, I'll take them to Greece. Alright, sounds good. You can just go door to door giving out shirts. I thought I was going crazy. So yeah, that would be cool though. I'd love to do that. I'd like to redesign the shirts too. Maybe change it up a little bit. I still want the tagline because I think the tagline's great, but maybe the back could be a little different. Yo, Twerky with the 1500 bits. My man, thank you so much for the support. Welcome to the Bit Boss. He said, I got chills. They're multiplying. What? Thanks, man. Please, Berserk. No. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't crush me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, we're good. Have I ever seen Grease? Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have seen Grease more than once. I saw Grease on a date once. Like, we watched Grease. That was the date. I was like, listen, I like you as a friend, but I'm not trying to get in there when you're playing Grease on our first date. What a turn off, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, finally ready. Now I was on a different date where we watched Breakfast Club on our first date. That was a winner. That's a winner right there. That's like wife material right there. Go over. What do you want to do? You want to watch Breakfast Club? Yeah, I do want to watch Breakfast. Why ain't it already in the DVD player? Let's go. That's what I said. And then she was like, "Why are you being so rude?" Because I like Breakfast Club. Okay? Don't. I just get a little emotional. Grease is the reason I started making lists for worst musicals. Yo, we did it. I'm winning you over. Come on over, Alice. I'll show you a good time. We'll watch some Breakfast Club. We'll set a copy of Grease on fire. Then we'll order a pizza. If that's not the greatest first date, I don't know what is. Oh. You know, in order to use the Black Chocobo, you have to frickin' ride it. I don't know what the worst movie I ever saw on a date was, but probably Grease. More than likely. Where? What? Oh, he looked blue. He looks kind of blue in that dark light. I also don't know what my worst date ever was. Probably that Grease date. It was just not a good one. I don't know, I hit a tree on a date once. That wasn't a good date. That one didn't go so well. That one wasn't really a date though. That was like going out with a girlfriend who it wasn't really a date. So I don't know if I can count that. Might as well get this. It's here. A lot of people asked, like, would this materia be good to use? It doesn't actually, like, help anything. Because it only changes maxes. So, like, if I were to put it on right now, it would change my max HP to 999, which makes my actual MP 999, and then it would make my MP 626. So it doesn't really help anything. All it does is lower my HP. So, for all of you that had that question, there's your answer. What's a date? It's a terrible thing you do in high school because you think you need a freaking wife in high school. And then once you actually grow up and learn that you need a wife for other reasons, then you go on really awkward bar dates until you find your wife. That's how dating works. it's also a fruit. And it's also a fruit. Alright. Finally got mine. Let's go kill us a giant weapon. I just thought of something. I only have one. Could I actually use hero drinks in this fight? And would it be useful? I don't know, let me think about what my materia needs to be first. Okay, so we're doing Bahamut 0 spam, right? Because physical attacks just aren't going to do anything until he opens up. So we're going to do Wizard Bracelet, I think. That gives 101. I think Wizard Bracelet's the best option. And then I think Heaven's Cloud. 117. Yeah, Heaven's Cloud's better. Okay. Oh, don't you love that, Crixie, when they just talk about themselves? That seems to be a thing that guys do a lot, but girls do it too. I've seen girls do it as well. It's a thing. What's up, Brayden? Y'all ever heard of a dating app called for lumberjacks? It's called Timber. I've never seen a more beautiful entrance into my stream in all my life. Thanks for coming. It might be, but actually, if I can use hero drinks, then it won't even be work. It won't even matter. All right. Let's see. Do I want Quadra Magic or do I want MP Turbo? Quadra Magic halves the damage but does it 4 times. MP Turbo, well, no, because MP Turbo takes more MP. That's not what we want. Okay. I think that's all I want. I can add some stuff for magic stat, like Ultima. Stuff that gives magic +2. And Phoenix. Or Time and Comet. The luck boost won't help much because I'm not really physically attacking. But yeah, it is actually a good idea if you have nothing else to equip. I think I'm gonna try. I kind of want want to try to see if maybe hero drinks would like make a big difference. But I'm gonna take so much damage. I don't know if it'll be worth it. Like, the reason I got mine was so I could two-shot him. So that I only took 2 hits. So will using hero drinks really help that? Probably not. But I could try it. Also, slowing him really doesn't help too much. Dropped on, I think, with a 9 months of subbing, my man. I love you. Thank you so much for the support. What? He's shaking his hand. Truly no family like the Schrodingers. Yeah, see, I like doing this is a terrible mistake. Also, counterattack blows it anyways. Doing that's not gonna be worth it. My best bet is gonna be to spam Zero Bahamut and two-shot him. Wrong file. Because if I can two-shot him and just take 2 hits, that's gonna be the best option. There's a lot of reasons we run a PG stream. I have a lot of friends who have kids who like to watch the stream. I have a kid of my own who I would like to watch my stream someday. And I also just think PG streams are nice. They're just, you can sit around and hang out. You don't have to worry about people cussing up a storm. And I also do a lot of charity events and a lot of charity support, so it's just nicer to have a PG stream. It's just a personal preference. It's not anything like, if you cuss, you're going to be banned forever. Like, whenever someone cusses on my stream, we just time them out for a second. And we just ask that you be PG. It's not like a huge deal. It's just a personal preference. It's nothing like I hate you if you cuss or something. I cuss constantly when I'm not streaming. Yeah, someone played my stream in a classroom once. That was fun. See how much damage we do. Even with Protect Ring, I'm going to take about 400 damage this fight. Oh wow, look at that damage. So yeah, we're just going to take 2 hits. That's it. I say worth. You would totally play my stream in a classroom. What would they be learning? Listen up, kids. This is how you play with fidget spinners and listen to dubstep. Can you say things like fudgesicles? I can't believe you said that. Banned for life. I'm gonna ban you for life. I'm gonna come on all your streams and troll you. I'm gonna unsub you on Twitch. I'm gonna unsub you on YouTube. I'm gonna unsub you on Facebook. That's not even a thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm gonna go to random people on the street and tell them that you're a bad person. And I'm gonna tell all my neighbors not to watch you. How dare you do that to me? How dare you say that in my chat? Rip me. I am actually subbed to Drifting, by the way. That wasn't a joke. I actually am subbed to him, but I wouldn't unsub. I would never do that. He's my boy. Hey, thanks, CZ. Good to see you, my man. How you been? Yeah, you could use a proxy server, Miss Maggie, but I don't know if you want to use a proxy server in class. Probably not the best way to teach your children. Proxy servers are slightly illegal. I don't know. I don't actually know if proxy servers are illegal or not. I mean, I wouldn't think they are, but they're kind of shady. Just don't tell them. What if your principal catches you? Oh, that's easy. You just tell him that you were watching me, and then he'll be like, dude, Death? Dude, I watch him. I'm subbed. I don't think proxy servers are illegal, but they're certainly shady. If the IT department found out, you'd get in trouble, yeah. Like, proxy servers are not something you should use on a computer that's on a network, like, you know, at a school or a library or something. You shouldn't use proxy servers. It's bad. You think kids would learn so much interacting with people online in a polite manner? Have I told you lately that you're my favorite person on Twitch? If I haven't told you lately, I just want you to know that, Miss Maggie. You're my favorite person on the internet. Teaching kids to be nice on the internet is what needs to happen. Oh no, I have counterattack. God dang it. You know, that counterattack isn't that leveled up. I'm surprised it, like, went off every single time. That's alright. It might actually be nice if we can get first turn. So maybe I'll try to get first turn here. Where's, Oh, I already have Chocobo Lore. Let's do something that we want to level up. Maybe Elemental. Sure. The battle speed is already lowest. Nah, you got a good ATB bar. Let's try again. I actually want to see if I can get first turn, because it would help a lot. I mean, that's 200 damage gone. I've done worse trying to negate like 10 damage, so I should really try to negate 200 if I can. Don't worry, I'm getting to it, Napaz. Napaz, thank you for the gifted sub to Braden. I almost said Brandon. I keep wanting to say Brandon. It's Braden. Napaz, thank you for the gifted sub to Braden. Braden, welcome to the crew, my man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here, my man. Enjoy your foam figure emotes. And Miles, thank you for the 400 bits. If you absolutely must swear in the chat, best to censor yourself like Barrett and Sid. There you go. You can do it. You can do it like that. Then it's relevant. I keep getting a crappy ATB bar, and he keeps getting a perfect one. I know it can happen. I've done it before. I did it just a couple fights ago. I had first turn. Yeah, just be careful, because my bot might ban you thinking that it's a cuss word or something, or like a spam message if you put in too many symbols. So just be warned. I have no control over my bot. I have it set to the lowest settings, but sometimes it's just like, yeah, I don't like this guy, he's banned. Oh man, I had a perfect ATB bar that time. He still got first turn. Try a few more times. You know, I don't know what, like, I should just get rid of the bot, honestly, because it never bans people that are supposed to be banned. Hey, we got it. What HDMI switch do I use? I use, HDMI switch, Uni-Vivi, 5 input, 1 output. But I don't recommend buying that one. It's slightly more expensive than, like you could get a better switcher. The reason I have that one is because it handles HDCP incorrectly, which allows me to record the PS3 through HDMI, which you're not supposed to be able to do. But that box is so crappy that it lets you do it. That was a weird buying experience, by the way. I've never had to like actively search out something that was bad. You know, I've scoured Amazon trying to find the best deals on the best products. I've never had to find a bad product, but I had to find a product that didn't do HDCP correctly. So I had to like scour the internet looking for the worst, the most like garbage HDMI switches I could possibly find to get the right one. And I had to order 2 of them before I got the right one. Because one of them said it didn't, and it did. It's the worst money can buy. Yeah, it's weird, but that's actually, he has 30,000 HP, as notated at the top. Yeah, Diamond has a lot of HP, just because he's supposed to be, you know, big, scary boss, but he doesn't really do much. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he has a lot of health. That's kind of the gimmick. Go me. But yeah, it took me a while to find that thing. I'm glad I found it though. That was a really cool moment for me. It's kind of a long story, but basically I had been lugging around a PS3 with those awful 5-colored component cables forever, and putting them through switch boxes and putting them through different capture cards and having to get all these different wires and breakout cables just to work with these component cables that aren't even great, because PS3 has HDCP protection. And then I finally found out that if you get a crappy enough HDMI switch box and the right capture card, you can get through HDCP and record it. And so the journey began to find the right switch box. Finally found it, plugged it in, saw my PS3 through HDMI through my capture card for the first time ever, cried a little tear, posted it on the Discord, and ate some Oreos. And that was a great day in death history. It was a great day. Sweet. Thank you for the 301 bits, Arco. The bit boss broke for some reason. There you go. And then Crixie broke it again. Think of the 484, Crixie. Appreciate it. See ya, Taru. Yo, everyone's dropping the bits. Genova with the 1,000 bits. Trying to think of something funny or clever to say for my first donation, but I got nothing, so just go with thanks for all the content, Death. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, man. Funny joke. Thank you, man. You are the funniest guy on my stream. There. I made it a joke even though you couldn't think of something. Thank you, Chop Down, for the 1,000 bits as well. Taking the bit boss back. Now you get to look at the Tropton in the creepy zombie face. Thank you for the 1-bit drifting, and thank you for not apologizing. Crixie, thank you for the 16 bits. Browns, thank you for the 725 bits. You guys are going crazy! Thank you so much, guys. Oh, Mendo, you got the watch ads for bits? Oh my goodness, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. They finally brought it to Malta. Platonic, thank you for the 26 bits. Zuloff, thank you for the bit. Arco, thank you for the 77 bits. Vosh, thank you for the 300 bits. Kill him with bits. Mr. Mika, thank you for the 10 bits. This is the most epic bit train I've ever seen. With Bahamut Zero just smacking things while the bit train's going on. Chop, thank you for the 50 bits. Arco, thank you for the 777. Alright, well we should end the stream here, but because this was such a grindy section, maybe we'll go try to fight the Turks before we quit. What do you think? I think that's fair. Since today was so grindy, we'll do a little extra. We'll go fight the Turks. Oh, by the way, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I still don't know why that happens. I don't know if that's a Steam thing, or it's got to be a Steam thing, because this is just the Steam version. I didn't change anything. The mod only changes, like, numbers. I don't know why that happens. I think it's just the Steam being a bad port, because Square ports things really well. Thank you for the 5-bit, Squirrely Joe. I watched an ad so I could board the bit train. My man, thank you so much. Arco, thank you for the 77 bits. Twerkulator, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Don't leave you out. I'd never leave you out. And you're the current boss. Thank you, man. Ba 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 boom. Ba 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 boom. Ba ba boom. Ba ba ba. I never had a game crash here, I don't think, but I did have a game that the third disc didn't work, so I got to right after this, after the Midgar raid, and I couldn't beat the game because the third disc didn't work. And I was real sad. That was a while ago. I think that was... I don't remember what copy that was, though, because I think my old copy works. Or, like, I think I had to clean the disk. Like, it didn't work at first, but then I cleaned the disk and it worked. Because my original version still worked. I know that for a fact. Because I used it the other day. And by the other day, I mean like months ago. Marlene! Meow! Who thinks this is the best scene? I like the weapons coming out of the crater scene. And I like the final scene. This one's good though. The only thing I don't like about it is how Diamond kind of stands there for a minute. Like, letting the beat. Like, he doesn't even try to sidestep it. He's just like, well, this is the end. Oh, didn't know that, Drifting. That's good to know. Rufus, just want to let you know that you're about to die. Well, I've made a terrible mistake. I wonder if you ever thought, like, wow, all these bullets are going right around me. Maybe I'll be alright. Bugenhagen's machine is probably the best scene, but I don't know if that counts as like a cutscene because they're talking through the whole thing. Like, there's no actual like video, I don't think. Well, there's the video of the star going across, but alright. I don't believe there's anything else we want to do before the raid. So we're just going to get right into it. But first we got to go talk to... Wait. Oh, right. I was like, wait, what do you do here? Gotta go check out the North Crater. Yo, Miles, thank you for the 1,000 bits, my man. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. So here's where you can skip the entirety of the Midgar raid if you hold X down and right. Because this game is programmed to perfection. Perfection. The perfect game. If you want to learn how to make video games, delve into the Final Fantasy VII programming. It is spot on. This still blows my mind. It really does. Thank you for the 500 bits. To perfection. It's true. Yep, the Shinra kill both of the weapons that are story-based. Well, I guess technically Ultimate Weapon is also story-based, but you don't have to kill them. You have to fight them, but you don't have to kill them. And then Emerald and Ruby just sit around doing nothing for some reason. They don't try to attack anyone. Is that sarcasm? It is very much sarcasm. This is one of the worst programmed games ever made. It barely works. This game barely functions. It is a miracle that it even works right. This, like, to say this game is put together with duct tape is an understatement. The AI code for this game is really good to look at if you're first getting into code, because it works kind of like a JavaScript where it's like, this happens, then this happens, this happens, then this happens, if this happens, if this, if not. There's a lot of if not statements. So if you're just starting to learn how programming works, look at the AI in Final Fantasy VII. It's actually pretty interesting. Just don't go any deeper if you want to learn how you should program things. And actually, the enemy AI sucks too. There's a lot of enemy AI that doesn't make any sense. Like Animantamai and the Sea Worm. Wow. I actually moved. Oh my god, what have I done? I moved the Chocobo and then got back in the high wind. That's how great this port is programmed. I actually kind of want to try to do that again. Yeah. Good programming. Flawless programming prowess. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and go. Why is it that you can skip the entire Midgard raid if you hold down a button? So basically what happened was, the way that this game is programmed is every time you're in a cutscene, Cloud is in that cutscene, even if Cloud isn't supposed to be in the cutscene. He's in there, but he's invisible. So, for example, when you're watching the Shinra executives talk to each other, Cloud is there, but he's just invisible in the corner, and you're just watching the Shinra operatives talk. They did that because it was much easier for them to program a lot of the stuff through Cloud's AI, like the game moving along. It's easier just to have Cloud, have it be in Cloud's section of the programming. So they did it just as kind of to simplify things. However, in order to do that, they had to go into every single cutscene in the game and make sure to put in a piece of code that says Cloud cannot move. So he's invisible, he can't move, and he's sitting in the corner of the room. So he can't screw up the cutscene. Well, there were two parts in particular in this game they forgot to do that. The first one is in the Great Glacier, where there's an elixir you can pick up, and the thing comes up and says, you got an elixir, but they forgot to put Cloud can't move. So you can actually walk out and come back in, and the elixir's still there, even though you picked it up, and you can pick up infinite elixirs. And the second part that they forgot to do it was in the cutscene where Hojo is at the top of the Sister Ray, talking about how he's gonna blow up, you know, everything. And so what happens is they put Cloud right off screen during that cutscene where Hojo's on the Sister Ray typing. And if you move Cloud towards Hojo, which is down to the right and holding X, he will actually run into the trigger that starts the Hojo boss fight. So he'll be invisible, but your two teammates will come out and say, Hojo, stop what you're doing. And then the game thinks that you're supposed to be fighting Hojo, so it skips literally all of this and just puts you in the Hojo fight. And then after you beat Hojo, things continue and you leave Midgar and you don't have to do any of this. So basically that's how it works. Good luck down there. These enemies are going to destroy your whole life. Yes, I put as one of the rules of this run, no skips. No unintended skips. We can skip Turks if we want, but I'm going to try not to. But yeah, if I were allowed to do skips, I could have warped to the debug room and beat the game 17 hours ago. Now here's why we gotta get lucky and get some good runs, because these things will do a lot of damage. See you, Lou Dog. Have a good one, dude. That's good. He does a little less damage. Do you have any other examples of how this game was really bad coding? Literally every piece of this game has bad coding. Just name a thing, it has bad coding. You can warp to the debug room that they meant to put completely off the map to where you'd never get to it. Just by screwing with the game's story indicator. You can warp to wherever you want using Yuffie's cutscene. Yeah, this game sucks. Oh yeah, I have seen that video. That's not really bad coding. That's just smart coding, really, because hiding stuff off the map is, or like only programming what you can see is good game design. Alright. What do we do here? Like, I feel like the only way to do this with any amount of certainty is to do the same exact thing in Bahamut Zero Mime, because otherwise they're going to destroy me. But I kind of want to see what Bad Breath would do. I think all that would do is poison him, but then I'd have to not die afterwards, which could be bad. Let me think. Well, I guess before anything, let's just go get debut item. This is another reason why I really wanted enemy away, and I think maybe we need to get enemy away because this is going to be a nightmare. Getting debut items is going to be a nightmare. So, another good example of bad coding in this game is they put a ghost of Eris in her church. So when you go back to Eris's church, you can see a ghost of her, which is like, oh my god, it's Eris. But they coded the trigger for her ghost disappearing so poorly that you're able to run past the trigger and keep the ghost on screen, and then you can like walk up and interact with it. Getting W item is pretty dang necessary because multiplying hero drinks is incredible. And it'll probably be what we need to... But see, the thing is, it's not as good as it usually is, so I don't know. There is a chance that maybe doing this is a mistake. I mean, I really have to see, but... Like, this might be the one and only time where W item isn't worth it. Like, the only run I've ever done of this game where W item isn't worth it. Because hero drinks just aren't going to help a lot. But I think, if nothing else, they're going to help us get through Proud Claude. Because Proud Claude has so much HP that without some kind of buff, it's going to take way too long to kill him and he's going to slowly do damage to us. So I think, if nothing else... it'll be good for Proud Claude. I think I might also use it for Hojo because his first form sucks, and you can take advantage of that and throw a bunch of hero drinks and then get through the other forms if they do much damage to you. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Nice. Miles, thank you for the 500 bits. Just dig it up later. Yeah, but I want it for Proud Clod. So, that's why I'm getting it. I wonder if I have any smoke bombs. Might be better to do slowest battle speed and throw smoke bombs instead of fastest battle speed and spam run. I might get less damage that way. I don't know if I have any smoke bombs though. So far, this isn't too bad. Only got hit once. It's going pretty well. Here's another great enemy. Great programmed AI. If enemy is slowed, or if enemy isn't slowed, use this attack. If he is slowed, sit there and do nothing. Great enemy AI. Why aren't I healing? I just don't feel like it. I don't really feel like it. Ask me later. Maybe I'll heal later. Let's see. What's up, Lord Palf? Was that a low-key SpongeBob reference? Maybe. Thanks for the sources I can't use. I can tell them though. It's never low-key SpongeBob, it's always very high-key SpongeBob. Don't do it. Ugh. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of Monster Hunter. I'm rank 9? I think. Boopity-doo. 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 Who's honking? This ain't World of Final Fantasy. Alright, so we took 2 hits. Not the best, but not the worst. We can always go back and change it. What rank do you have to be to do the Horizon Zero Dawn thing? Because I want to do it. But I don't know like how to do it. Or what rank I need to be to do it. $13. Got some work to do. Lucky enemy encounters. If it's 9, then I can do it. I should probably change my sword back. It'd make this a lot quicker. If I had the Yoshiyuki equipped, it would have been, I would have been one-shotting them. But whatever, we're back now. Alright. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure what the strategy is going to be here. There's a lot of things we can do, but it's just what's going to be the best. Like, I could slow them, I could bad breath them, I could Bahamut Zero them. But what's the best option? I feel like Bahamut Zeroing here isn't the worst thing ever because I don't need MP for anything. I'd like to have MP for Bizarro Sephiroth, but I don't think I need it. Especially since I'll have counter at that point. What? I got a preemptive. Lol. Oh, I forgot to change the battle speed though. I didn't know you could get a preemptive on them. That's hilarious. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, there's Rude's attack. See, this is why I didn't want to do this fight. Rude does so much damage. Alright, so all that does is poison. That doesn't really help us. I mean, it does do a lot of damage, but... So, Elena has 25k. And that's who we're going to want to kill. So we either burst down Elena or like Bahamut Zero all of them. I don't know. There's not a ton of option here. They can probably be paralyzed and stopped. There's maybe a very small chance I could Choco-Mog and like stop all of them. But even then I gotta do enough damage to kill Elena. And I'm not doing a lot of damage. Well, I'm gonna try something really silly. I'm gonna try something really silly. I'm gonna try to Quadramagic Choco-Mog and see if I stop all of them. Unless they can't be stopped. Let me see. Oop. Boss. Oh, yep, they're immune to it. They can be slowed, haste, fury, sadness, poison, and darkness. And that's really it. They can't even be paralyzed. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I mean, like, Bahamut Zero is our only shot here. Because they just do too much damage. Like, Proud Claude, Hojo, Sephiroth, they can all, like, I have time to Hero Drink, to 2x cut them. Like, there's a lot of options. These guys, they just do too much damage. There's 3 of them, they're fast. They will destroy my whole life bar. Also, my hero drink's like at the bottom of my list. Oh no, did I put it at the top? No, I didn't. Wait, where's my hero drink? Oh no, it should be at the bottom. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, where's my hero drink? Wait! Bad things. Who was it that was asking about bad coding in this game? There's another one. Freaking darkness. It was crap, I forget your name. Starts with a V. Oh, no, it was Dairuga. Yeah, here's 2 more examples of bad coding in this game. Darkness straight up doesn't work, and Magic Defense straight up doesn't work in the original Final Fantasy VII. In the original Final Fantasy VII and in the Steam version, Darkness straight up doesn't work against enemies. It works against you. It does nothing against enemies. The reason is because they programmed it to work with the attack move, and no enemy has the attack move. You have the attack move, no enemy has the attack move. So when they get darkness, they're like, okay, I'm still going to hit you with headbutt or whatever my attack is. Same thing goes for like if you use death blow. It doesn't matter if you're darkness and you use death blow because it's not called attack. And then also, in the original Final Fantasy VII, it was fixed in this port, but in the original Final Fantasy VII, if you equip any equipment that says it has magic defense, like the Aurora Armlet has 54 magic defense, no it does not. It has 0 magic defense. It does not give you any magic defense. No equipment in the entire game gives magic defense. And it's hilarious, actually. You can see for yourself. If you go boot up your own PS1 version of the game, and you take Cloud, and you go to the status screen, and you see that he has 159 magic defense. If you were then to equip something with more magic defense, that number would not go up. You can actually see it on the status screen. It doesn't go up. It's pretty sad. Even as a kid, I was like, the heck. Alright. So we just Bahamut Zeroing? That's like our only shot here. That's our only answer to this. And I mean, since we're not stealing from them, it's almost like why even bother, but I guess just to be, you know, just to be completely not babies, to go completely hardcore, we'll do it, but this is totally not worth it. This is literally just wasting my MP for no reason. The thing is, though, even if I do it, like, I don't think I'll one-shot them. And then we're going to have a problem, because they're going to hit me, and it's going to deal a lot of damage. So I think we should honestly skip them. Man, I tell you what, we've gone full circle on chat today. Earlier today, chat was acting like there were 10 getting into petty arguments on the internet. Earlier today, we had like people on my chat getting into petty arguments on the internet. Now we got Mendo on my stream. Like, it's rude to talk about my stream on Death's stream. We'll talk about it in a PM message. I'm gonna get a sticker on my fridge that says "What would Mendo do?" and that's gonna be my new motto of life. What would Mendo do? What a beautiful human being Mendo is. Blackwing, thank you for the 6 months resub. I appreciate it a lot. You got this, Death. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, this fight is I don't even think I'm gonna get out of this fight alive. Elena still has 6,000 HP after this, and they're gonna hit me again. So I don't even think we can do this fight. I'm gonna be honest. With you. I don't think we can do it. I'm already worried that we're gonna get even gonna get through the rest of the friggin' everything. So we're gonna skip the Turks because this is all bad news. They do too much damage. Like I said, they are the final boss. There's 3 of them. Rude, like auto crits. It's just awful. Thank you for the 77 bits. Let it be known that the fight is possible, but we will get out of it with like 100 HP. But it is possible. If I did that and mimed it, they'd be dead. But I would have like 100 HP left. So ever since the beginning of this was the fight I was worried about. It's terrible. The only kind of okay. Did I accidentally hit? I accidentally hit yes. The only like silver lining to this fight is that you only have to kill one of them, and they all die. But can I not skip them? Wait, what are you doing to me? Why can't I skip them? This fight is skippable, guys. I swear it's skippable. I swear! Maybe... Don't tell me it has something to do with, like, fighting them in the Gelnika ship. Yo! Blackwing with the 10,000 bits, my man. I believe bits. Thank you so much. Full figures of the chat. I love you, man. So what? Why can't I skip it? Why can't I skip this fight? You can normally skip this fight. I actually don't know this. I don't know why you can't skip it. Oh, you have to do the Wutai side quest. Well, we could do that. I never knew that. I never knew that. I never knew you had to do the Wutai side quest to skip this. That is a new thing that I never knew. I never even knew it and then forgot about it. I never knew that. Never in my life have I ever known you had to do the Wutai side quest to skip this fight. So... we could do the Wutai side quest, which would be like 0 damage up until whatever his name is. And then we'd probably be able to one-shot him with a Dragon Fang. So we could probably do the whole Wutai side quest without taking damage. Probably. Raps, thanks. I wanted to call him Ralts. That's a freaking Pokemon. It's Raps. So we could probably do the Wutai side quest. Or I could do the other skip method. There's like a couple different skip methods. There's one where you just go around the pillar. I forget how that one works. I think I could also skip the trigger with the pause buffer strat. I don't know where the trigger is. It's like right there. But see, this is a unintended skip, so I wouldn't really allow this. We also have to get Yuffie, but it's possible to take 0 damage from Yuffie if you just put on a fire ring. So, not worried about that. I don't know what the strat is for going behind the pillar. I don't know how that works. To the right. I was thinking I could just skip it with the pause buffer, but it doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, I think you could just go to the right of the pillar, and so you go like this, and then what? Just go straight? And then get into a fight? Oh, there you go. Skipped. But that's kind of an unintended skip, so I'd rather not do that. I'd rather go to the side quest. I don't know, though. I guess up to you guys is whether or not. Because I'm pretty sure we could do the entire Wutai side quest without taking damage. So do you want to see me go do that, or would you rather me just continue on? Like, it's kind of up to you guys. So maybe we'll figure it out next week. Decide what we want to do. But to my rules, that's an unintended skip, so I wouldn't do that. But I'm pretty sure we could do all of Wutai without taking damage. So, but maybe we'll just do that next week. It'll be quick and easy. Just go grab Yuffie, do the side quest really quick. You have to kill Diamond Weapon again, but we already have that all set up. So, yeah, we could do that. We could do it next time. Yeah, we gotta do it legit, man. It's the 4-8 way. Always gotta be legit. Most of the time. No, all the time. Always legit. Alrighty, guys. I think we're gonna do a Celeste speedrun now, which will be super fun. But before then, we got to say goodbye to YouTube. So see you, YouTube. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everybody who's come over from YouTube to the Twitch channel. I really appreciate it. Not necessarily in like a you're supporting me way, but just in a I get to meet you in person, or at least live way, you know? Like I see you on YouTube, and then I get to see you in person live on Twitch. It's not in person, but you know what I mean. It's live on Twitch, so I get to talk to you and hang out with you. So for that, I thank you. I like meeting new people. It's one of the reasons I love doing this. But yeah, even if you're just on the YouTubes watching the replays, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. I think it's finally safe to say for sure conclusion next week. Like, unless we decide it's impossible and have to go all the way back and get HP from somewhere. But if that doesn't happen, I think it's safe to say conclusion next week. So, we'll see what happens. But next week will be definitely a good one. A lot less grinding. This week was pretty grindy, and I apologize for that. Well, I don't apologize because, I mean, I had to do it. But this week was kind of grindy. Next week will be all action. We might do some magic pot grinding, but that's it. Other than that, it's Wutai Sidequest, Turks, Proud Clod, Hojo, Sephiroth. So we'll see you next week for that action-packed Final Fantasy VII Necrosis Mod Cloud solo action. Till then, I love you, and peace out.